Hallo Leute und willkommen zurück zu Genshin Impact. So. Ich habe mir heute überlegt, Line's Story Quest zu beginnen. Und ja, tut mir leid für die lange Abstinenz, aber ich kam halt nicht rechtzeitig dazu, die Story Angriff zu nehmen. Tut mir leid. Aber das kriegen wir schon hin. So, jetzt beginnen wir. Wer steht denn da?
What's she doing this time? Oh, looks like street interviews. Paimon has a funny feeling that we might be in for an interesting...
Ah, dann sprechen wir mal mit Charlotte.
So you believe that this warning letter was sent by the Phantom Weasel?
Absolutely, I've said it before and I'll say it again. The Phantom Weasel never acts as you expect. He must have faked his own death 10 years ago using a body. Now that he's back, I'm sure the guards who worked on his case back in the day are in for a headache, but however this turns out in the end, the one thing it won't be is...
Couldn't agree more. As a journalist, I'm gonna get a lot of mileage out of this one.
Oha, Charlotte ist einfach Bildzeitung geworden.
Thank you, sir, for your time. Now, whom should I interview next? Hey, what a coincidence! Fancy meeting you here.
Ja, könnte fast schon Schicksal sein.
Perfect timing. So, the Phantom Weasel's latest warning letter. What are your thoughts?
Diebzauber? Warnbrief?
Yeah, this is the first time we're hearing of this one. Could you clue us in?
Huh? Oh, sorry. Yes, this case is from a decade ago. I guess you wouldn't know about it. Well, not to worry. You're in good hands because I'm a professional. The story goes like this.
Ich dachte, das wäre Line's Story Quest, nicht Charlotte's.
10 or so years ago, a phantom thief became active in the court of Fontaine. Known only as the Weasel. Nobody knew his true identity, and the authorities never managed to...
Wow, cool! He sounds like one of those mysterious...
Precisely! Well, except the part where they actually have a good reputation. Our Weasel targeted whatever people held dear, and no one was safe from his predations. He would just as soon steal a necklace from a rich merchant's safe as he would a toy doll given to a commoner child for their birthday.
Klingt wie ein absoluter Exzentriker.
I know. The phantom thieves you read about in novels rob the rich to pay the poor. But this guy did not discriminate. Unsurprisingly, this didn't work wonders.
Yeesh. So, did they catch him?
Not exactly. There's a good chance that the Weasel would still be at large to this day if it hadn't been for an accident 10 years ago. A magician named Caesar fell to his death in a botched high-altitude escape performance. When the police went through his personal effects, they found a hoard of stolen loot and gadgets used for criminal activities. And that was how the Phantom Weasel's identity was revealed to all. Sure enough, thefts in Fontaine went down after Caesar's death. But today, 10 years on, the notorious thief has once again issued one of his warning letters. I had to squeeze through the crowd this morning to get a photo as soon as I heard. Here, it's this one.
Ich kann nichts lesen.
So, this is the warning letter, huh? Let's see what he wrote. 3 days from now, when evening falls, I shall take from you that which you hold most dear at the opera.
This is, without a doubt, a clear declaration of criminal intent. After years of laying low, the what once seemed like an open and shut case has been blown wide open again. But why has he re-emerged now? And what does he want? I sense an epic...
Uh-oh. If this thief will steal anything that other people value, does that mean even we might be targeted?
Könnte all deine leckeren Knabbereien stehlen. Könnte erst auf dich abgesehen haben, kleine Paimon.
But Paimon doesn't want to get kidnapped. Well, he'd have to go through you first. You would stop him, right?
Also, ich würde dich auf jeden Fall retten.
Okay, the people have spoken. It's clear that the public are very concerned about the Phantom Weasel's reappearance. Let's see, I've got a photo of the letter, my interview notes. Yep, that should be enough to form the skeleton of my article. It does feel like something is something exclusive.
Oha.
Who should I interview next? I need someone with a more concrete connection to the weasel. Is that who I think it is?
Lenny!
Anscheinend führt er gerade einen Zaubertrick vor.
Magic. Magician. Caesar! The Phantom Weasel! That's it! Let's go interview Lenny! You see, the original Phantom Thief Caesar was a magician too! And what do Phantom Thieves and magicians have in common? They both have an air of mystery about them.
Are you serious? What sort of a deduction is that?
Oh, relax! My journalistic instinct tells me that an exclusive news story is beckoning.
Oha. Na, da bin ich mal gespannt. Felix Foscos, erster Akt. So. Aber Lene, du würdest doch nie jemanden beklauen, oder?
Mr. Magician! How did you know which card I picked?
Oh, it's simple. Come closer, and I'll let you in on my secret. Magicians have a special skill called telepathy, which means we can read other people.
Really? Then, what am I—
Well, first you need to relax, because I can see that you're clenching your fist in your mind, as if to say, no, I mustn't let him.
Aww.
And now you're getting a little flustered. You're trying to find a way to empty your mind, to think of nothing at all. But the more you try to hide a secret, the easier it'll come out. You snuck out from home today, didn't you? You told your family a little lie so you could come out and play. Now, that's not a good habit.
You can tell?
Of course. Oh, and that's the end of my performance. You should really be heading home.
All right, got it. Bye, Mr. Magician.
Hey, Lenny?
Why, hello. We meet again.
Well, why don't you guess, Mr.
Oh, please. You didn't believe that spiel, did you?
I'm sure that child would beg to differ. Seemed like you were right on the money.
That was nothing more than a little trickery. I made an educated guess based on his micro-expression. That, plus the fact that he was the only kid here without his parents, and he looked as guilty as sin. He made it easy for me. You guys, on the other hand, let me guess.
Wow! Got it in one!
Wait, really? No trickery this time. It was pure luck. His warning letter's been the talk of the town, so I figured that maybe you were asking around about that.
Bingo! I plan on writing a column reporting on the latest news about the Phantom Weasel. So, Lenny, what are your thoughts on this infamous thief's reappearance?
To be honest, it makes me angry.
Oh, interessant.
Angry? Why?
You read his letter, right? The Phantom Weasel claims he's planning something in 3 nights' time at the Opera House.
Wait a minute, you don't think he's after you, do you?
Well, if he is, then his warning is clear, and if he's not, then it's still going to be a huge headache. The mere mention of the Weasel's name is enough to scare people off. So once the contents of that letter get out, but I've been preparing for this for a long time. I'm not about to let him ruin my big day. This leaves me with only one choice. I have to expose the Phantom Weasel's identity before the show begins.
Ah. Zweimal hintereinander Show falsch geschrieben. Eieiei.
Really? So what you're saying is, we might get to see a live duel between a famous magician and an infamous thief? Wow.
To be honest, I'm not sure if I'll emerge the victor. The Phantom Weasel isn't a...
You're being far too modest, Lenny. I think your magic tricks are even more inscrutable than those of...
Thanks for the compliment, though a lot of people liken magicians to thieves because we both have the ability to make things disappear without the person noticing. But there's an allow me to demonstrate with a quick magic trick. Here, I have a flower, just an ordinary flower that was picked not long ago. Watch it carefully now. 3, 2, 1.
It's gone!
Wo ist die Blume?
That's the question. Where did it go? Therein lies the difference between us. thieves make precious things disappear, but only magicians make them reappear. If I could now invite you all to check your clothes, they're...
A surprise? Let me see!
Oh.
It's right there! But how? You haven't moved this whole time!
What an outstanding trick! Sorry, Linny, it seems that my previous praise was woefully inadequate.
Don't worry, I didn't take offense. I just wanted to take the opportunity to perhaps change some of the since Caesar's death. A lot of people associate magicians with criminality.
I can imagine. Coming back to your trick just now, might I presume that you are well versed in floral symbols? For example, magicians often use rainbow roses in their flower-related performances to represent passion, but you used a Lumidu spell, which, if I'm not mistaken, allude to separations. I'm curious to know if there was any...
Impressive knowledge. It's no wonder you're such a successful journalist. But I'm afraid I don't know the first thing about floral symbolism. I'm just in the habit of using Lumidu spells, and it sounds like something I should look into, though. I'll buy myself a copy of Fontaine's Floral Language.
Well noted. In that case, this brings us to the end of our interview. Please feel free to get in touch to update me on any further developments. Otherwise, I will of course see you at your show in 3 days' time. But let's hope the Phantom... If there's nothing else, I'll be off. You've given me lots to work with here, and I've got no time to lose if I want to write that exclusive piece. I'll see you all later.
Sie ist echt die Bildzeitung.
So, Linny, are you gonna tell us how you did that flower trick now?
I'm afraid that's my little...
Aww. Well, magicians are entitled to their secrets. But you feel it too, right? So itchy!
Der Dieb Zobel. Bist du sicher, dass du allein mit ihm klarkommst?
Not so itchy then, huh? Well, since you're so concerned, how would you like to serve as my temporary...
Magician's assistants? Oh, that sounds fun! Assistants are technically magicians too. Also, it'll bring us one step closer to figuring out how that darn trick is done. Shall we go for it?
Wir helfen dir bei der Untersuchung. Hast du schon einen Plan, Lene?
The first thing we need to look into is who Caesar really was. If he truly was the Phantom Weasel, that means that the Weasel is dead. But if he wasn't the Weasel? Well, that'll make things more interesting. And if we're investigating Caesar, his fiancée Gemma is a good place to start. Word is that she visits the cemetery often, so we should make a move. Let's go and rendezvous with...
Gut, dann treffen wir uns mit ihr. Gehen wir mal hin. Ach, hier hin. Gehen wir lieber hier. So. Und da sind wir. Lynette, wir sind fast bei dir. Die junge Dame. Ah, die Musik hier ist schon schön. Ich muss sagen, bisher finde ich Fontaine noch nicht so hübsch wie andere Gebiete. Da hatte Genshin schon bessere.
You took your time.
Sorry, I bumped into the Traveler and Charlotte en route, and we ended up chatting.
It's been a while, Lynette. We're working as Linny's temporary assistants in the investigation of the Phantom.
Thank you. It's good to have you helping.
So, what's the situation? Have you seen Gemma?
Nope. I've been here a while, and she's still...
How bizarre. Maybe it was bad. Well, we won't get anywhere by standing around waiting. Traveler, Paimon, let's go ask around.
Gut. Balthasar, was hast du zu sagen?
Excuse me, good sir.
Gemma? You mean Caesar's fiancée?
I'm just trying to get a hold of her because I need her help with something. I heard she come...
Yeah, she does. Poor thing. It's no secret why either. Ever since Caesar passed away, she's been coming here once every week to clean his grave. Often I asked her what she was doing once. She said she wanted to speak to him again. She knows he's gone and can't hear her from the grave, but she just likes to spend time there, telling her fiancé all about how her life is going.
And she's been doing this ever since Caesar passed away? Oh.
I'll bet. Caesar's reputation fell apart after his identity was revealed, so no one else visits his grave. Gemma's the only one who still... I don't know if the mind lives on in the waters after death, but if it does, if I'm honest, I think this is all so unfair to poor Gemma. Her fiancé was a low-life crook. He doesn't deserve someone like her. Anyway, all of that said, she's running later than usual today. Well, that's everything I know, I'm afraid. You might have more luck asking some other people.
All right, well, thanks for sharing all of this with us. We'll keep asking around.
You're welcome. I just hope she'll be able to...
So, dann fragen wir jetzt Giuliano. Wer ist Grace hier?
Did you hear the news? They're saying the Phantom Weasel's back.
You're kidding. Wait, isn't he dead?
I don't know anymore. All sorts of news flying around nowadays. I can never but what if? Just hypothetically, I mean. What if this Weasel's the real...
Called it. Seriously, 10 years ago, on the day it all went down, I said to myself, you know what? This...
Oh, please. Weren't you the one cursing his name to high heaven when the police announced the news? You were all... that...
Wait, did I say that? I don't seem to recall.
Hello there. Sorry for disturbing you, but I couldn't... We're actually quite interested in this topic as well, but we're struggling to get to the bottom of it. Do you think you could
You've come to the right people. Yep. I was there. He was a great magician. The best trick I ever saw him do was pop a transparent balloon, only for a whole bunch of doves to fly. I was right up close and didn't blink or look away once.
I saw him perform too. He always used to bring some gifts along for the kids who came to watch his Sometimes, he even got the kids to write their wishes down, and then he'd make...
He doesn't sound like such...
But after he died, there were also rumors that he used the wish list to find out, well, as I'm sure you know, the Phantom Weasel would steal just about...
Whatever the case, now that the Weasel is back, Caesar's become a hot topic once more. I bet Gemma must be pleased. If Caesar's name gets cleared, maybe it'll... No, speak of the devil. That's her over there. If you've got any more questions about Caesar.
So that's Gemma. Is it just Paimon, or does it look like... Wait! It looks like she's injured! Come on!
Who's asking?
Don't be afraid. We mean no harm. It looks like you're injured. How bad is it?
Thanks for your concern. But you didn't answer my question.
My name is Linny, and this is my sister Lynette.
My name's Paimon, and this here's the Traveler. We're
The Weasel posted a warning letter this morning. If he still lives, that means that Caesar... You knew Caesar better than anyone else. So if you're willing, we'd love to hear what... I promise you can trust us. We won't hurt you. In fact, we'll do all we can...
I never...
I suspected as much. Okay, so going back 10 years, do you remember anything strange in the weeks leading up to the accident? Did Caesar have...
No, not that I know.
Got it. All right, sorry for disturbing...
If you don't have any more questions, please leave. I want to be alone.
Okay.
Judging by the look on her face, there's definitely something fishy about her.
Ja, sie wirkte recht traurig, wa? Aber sonst ist Bild...
She's lying. She definitely knows something.
Ja, naja, kann vielleicht sein, aber wir sind komplett Fremde in ihren Augen.
That's fair. We're just a bunch of strangers who showed up and started questioning her about things that happened to hold... In any case, I doubt we'll get any further here, so let's call it a day. Meet me outside Hotel de Boer tomorrow.
Morgen. Warte bis zum nächsten Vormittag. 12 Uhr. Ja, das machen wir. Ach, scheiße. So, ja. Aber bin mal gespannt, wie sich das alles noch entwickeln wird hier. So. Wir wollten uns bei dem Hotel treffen. So, hier. Ich muss sagen, Fontaine, die Stadt an sich finde ich sehr schön designt. Auch wenn ich nicht
Over
oft hier
here.
bin.
Lynette's not joining us today?
I've had her follow Gemma and see if we can make any inroads with her. They should be at a cafe. Still, I don't think that Gemma's likely to open up to us. So, we need a contingency plan.
Wo sollen wir anfangen?
Today, we'll be looking into a guy named Lorenzo, Caesar's former pupil and assistant. When Caesar passed away, all the stolen goods discovered in his home were confiscated and returned to their rightful owners. But Lorenzo was the only one privy to all his magic secrets, and he inherited his craft. Before long, Lorenzo was the next big magician in town, his fame surpassing even that of his master, and it made him very wealthy. He's since left the magic scene, though, and I had to pull a lot of strings, but I managed to get him to agree to a couple of drinks with me. Be warned, though, I hear he's got a hair...
Ja. Na gut. Ja, dann gehen wir im nächsten Part, gehen wir dann ins Hotel. Das wird erstmal